내 목을 감싸줘 좀 더 아래 내 어깨를 주물러줘 지쳐버린 하루 끝 이미 해가 떴어도 난 이제야 눈을 감으니 남들보다 늦게 문을 닫는 나의 하루에.
Think of Jung. What's the first word that pops in your head?
Amazing.
Very first word.
Soft-hearted. Sentimental. Angel. Good. One word?
Yeah, one word. One word.
Angel.
Angel.
Happiness.
Happiness.
Sunshine. Just like warmth on your skin.
I think of red because it's his favorite color.
My mind goes to ring ting. Does I have this stuck in my head now? Thanks.
I think more of like peaceful and calming.
I think he was more like, he was more crazy, honestly. He was
Yeah,
fun-loving.
But like his voice was like always like soothing and calming.
Angel.
Sweet. Selfless. Passionate. Kind.
포근한 위로가 되기를 자연스레 나와 숨을 맞추고파
Love she is and love is not. Wait, love is so nice. That's the name.
She is.
White shirt, white t-shirt.
Hallelujah.
I also really love She Is. That was the first song I ever listened to by him because I got into, he was my ultimate bias for a while, and that was one of the first songs that got me into K-pop.
Dress up. Definitely dress up.
Love belt. White t-shirt. She is.
White t-shirt. Hey, Deja Vu.
Gosh. Does Odd Eye count since he wrote it?
I love Deja Vu though.
Yeah.
I like the song that he wrote for Ehai, Breathe. I love Breathe.
Same.
And I got to watch the fan cam of him singing it.
Right before, I watched it too.
He did.
I teared up a little bit.
Yeah, he actually got to sing it himself. Other than he doing hers, like the song that he gifted to her, he actually did it himself, and that hit my heart.
It was so emotional, and you could just feel his like his heartache and everything that he's been like holding in. I felt when he was singing it.
That was so eerie. Like usually there's like one person cheering or like you hear crying or something.
They were really just appreciating it.
Like dead silent. I loved it.
두 손이 지친 날
The moment when he was on SNL with the hot dog,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Are you sure?" And he tried not to laugh. He was trying so hard not to laugh.
Mine is the Kronk video where he flips and then Minho just loses it. That always makes me laugh.
I think mine was one when they were all together with Shiny and they were trying to get Taemin to figure out what they were and they were the luggage and everything.
Yeah.
I also really like the video where it's like, I really want to move to this beat. Ding dong, ding dong. They just instantly start dancing.
Yeah.
Always the time when he was smiling and just laughing, having fun. Those were the best.
His beautiful voice and his beautiful smile. His Crump commercial. The Ring Ding Dong Kazoo version is iconic. The time he tried to recreate the Crump commercial, but then he fell down.
Doing an impression of like Michael Jackson. Do you remember that? He was like, dun, 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 dun. And then Onu afterwards was like, dun, 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 dun. It was like making fun of him. Yeah, like to me that was like my most like precious, funny moment. Like it was hilarious.
Yeah, I love it.
And just to see the dynamic between them two, it was great.
Oh yeah. For me, the most precious Jonghyun moment. There's a song on the Married to the Music or / Odd album, since Married to the Music is a repackage or whatever. But the song is called Farewell My Love, and he does this high note, and every time I hear that, it takes me higher.
사랑을 숨길 수가 없듯이 이별도 숨길 수가
Like I'm here and it takes me there. Like it always. So every time I hear that, that always warms my heart up. That's my most like precious Jonghyun moment. It's just like I am that singer. You're gonna listen to my voice right now.
I'm about to show y'all.
Can we talk about this?
At the
Fan meet. We had front row tickets at the Dallas fan meet, and we're pretty obviously a couple, and he kept looking at us and like trying to figure us out, it felt like.
And then he at one point like walked over to Key and kind of like pointed at us, and like they both kind of like, smiled at us, and I just, in that moment, it just felt like, you know, he acknowledged us and that, you know, that they loved us.
And I was like always worried about that, and like it just felt good to know like he loved us for who we were.
So many. I don't know, when he looks at the fans at his concerts.
Cool, I think is when he surprised one of his fans at a cafe, and he was really sweet, and he was like, "Why are you crying?" and he helped her make a drink and stuff, and it was really nice, and they talked. Yeah, it just like he was so kind to people, and I just love that. I loved him because him and Shiny, they gave me really good memories and made me really happy.
He was like a little puppy dino. And he was the shortest one. I can relate.
He was really passionate. He spoke up for what he believed in, and as an LGBT K-pop fan, I really appreciate that. And as someone who struggled with mental illness, I also really appreciate that. He gave me a lot of hope, and I still love him for that.
Well, Jonghyun was like really passionate. He was kind. Yeah, I just loved him. He's always been my favorite.
He was a really good person, and I kind of feel like he was very similar to how I am, with like how he fought with like his depression and everything. And so he was kind of a strong point for me.
Did he help you cope a lot? And you?
He's just so kind.
You need to.
It's okay.
His smile was probably what really drew me into him and what kept me as a fan of him.
He was very selfless, and like you said, like he supported a trans student and everything, and like even through all the hate, he wouldn't give in, and he would always like support LGBT students.
I mean, I first started loving him because of his voice, like just how amazing he is as a vocalist, and then, you know, after he started speaking out more about like LGBT rights, the different things that he did for like comfort women in Korea, and that just, you know, made me realize that he was such a good person, and that I had even more of a reason to love him, and so, you know, as hard as it is knowing that he passed because of his mental health issues, I do appreciate what he did for people with mental health issues when he was alive. Korean music since 2009, and now it's 2018, and so Shiny was my first ever boy band, actually, boy group. So me, I'm a music major, so like getting into Korean music and stuff like that opened up like new genres to me and a new sound. It's a completely different sound. It's a new feeling. There's so much time and dedication that goes into like the Korean industry. Of course, there's some shady parts in it, but just every aspect like sparkled to me, and to know that Jonghyun was one of those people that kind of went against the grain and talked about all the stuff that you didn't think that he would talk about, like mental illnesses and about beauty standards, because you know beauty standards in the Korean pop industry is very harsh, you know, and it gets really hard. So just knowing him like he's an intellectual
And sweet and really brave too, talking about everything, and I really admire that.
About the
LGBTQ community in Korea. I think that's really important because I know there are a lot of closeted people in Korea because it's a huge stigma, especially within the K-pop industry as well. I know there are a lot of gay and bisexual idols, and you know, we don't see a lot of them come out or even it be talked about really. And the fact that he made that such a strong point of interest and did so many things and was part of charity and really just preached kind of be who you are and don't care what anyone else thinks. I think that's incredibly important. And I think, you know, they've lost a voice fighting for the kids that are LGBTQ. And so I hope that from his loss, someone respects him enough to stand up and kind of continue his voice, because I think it's extremely important for them. So,
because he will continue to bring me happy memories, and even if he is gone, I know that he's doing well and that he's okay and that
Kim Jonghyun, you did well. 수고했어요.
Jonghyun, you did well.
You did well.
Kim Jonghyun, you did well.
Kim Jonghyun, you did well.
Kim Jonghyun, you
You
did
did
well.
well. Jonghyun, you did well.
정말 고생했어요. 그땐 나의 자랑이죠.